through there. Alright, now if I die to this, it's gonna be kind of embarrassing, but don't worry about it. Don't worry. I don't think I'm cut out for this. Maybe I just submit like a failed run. Maybe I just go, hey, here's my hour-long any percent speedrun. Don't worry about it. There are those videos. There's a post that's like, oh, I wish there was a normal guy for every Olympic sport, so that you could see just how good the the professional athletes actually are. That's what I am. That's what my job here is. I am the person who is just complete dog shit at speedrunning to show you just how talented those speedrunners are, just how much effort goes on like behind the scenes of speedrunning. That's my job. And it's all intentional, and that's why I'm playing so poorly, and there's no other explanation. Don't even fuck. Also, it's like no longer an active speedrunning thing. Will I even get like a moderated thing? Or will my speedrun just sit in like bureaucracy hell forever? I think it's the latter. Like, I do not think there's any shot of me actually getting on the speedrun.com leaderboard. There we go. And I'm done. Only an hour longer than the best. Only an hour longer than the best try. Last Thursday, right? I had a roughly 80-minute speedrun. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna do a speedrun every day. Friday, I got it down to 60 minutes. Down by 20 minutes in just one extra attempt. Saturday, I got it down by another 20 minutes to 40 minutes. Sunday, also 40 minutes. But Monday, we got it down to 35 minutes. Then Tuesday and Wednesday were roughly 30 minutes. But that's within the area that I'm happy with. I'm gonna do 4 attempts today. At least one of them is going to be under 30 minutes, and then I'm submitting it, and I'm forgetting about Zapling Bygone. I have played, I think like 14 hours of Zapling Bygone. It took me about 6 hours to 100% the game. I've spent more time speedrunning it. I do gotta say, I really hate the like pussy lips that the first skull has. It's just like kind of uncomfortable. Not as bad as whatever the teacher skull is. That is the worst one in this game, and it makes just the whole game just suck, seeing that fucking like Chad face in the upper left corner if you're playing with the teacher on. I swear there has to be some science behind you start playing poorly when like you're being recorded or being watched or like fucking anything. Like there has to be some kind of psychological part of your brain that when it knows that someone's possibly going to be judging it, or like it has to be showing off, the brain goes, oh shit, and enters like fucking overdrive and stops working. Because I have not faced these issues until now. Okay. I did not know you could spawn this far here. He's never done that before. What the fuck? There's a lot of that's never happened before in this speedrun attempt from the looks of it, which is great and so fun. I hate this bit. This bit like always fucks me up because of how goopy the movement is, which is like normally a positive, but in here, like there, I think I'm on a wall, but I'm just being too goopy to be on a wall. I have no other way to explain it beyond just sometimes it's goopier than I want it to be. We've already passed the best speedrun, which is fine and chill, and I definitely didn't hold some mystical fancy about being able to get first globally, it would be so cool. But even just like third globally is enough of a brag. Hell, actually, I could get first globally by just making up a new speedrun category. I could make a video game and speedrun that, and that could be, you know, I could be first globally for speedruns in Gimbli's Grimble Squimbles, which is the name of my new video game. I've done computer science, I can code, I could make a video game, I know Goddo, I'm not waiting for him, funny literary reference. Yeah, okay, that's like 26:40, maybe less, like it's around here when the timer stops, I don't actually know exactly when. I'm like honestly half convinced not even to submit a speedrun because it's so embarrassing, like 2 years after the last speedrun, to submit a speedrun that's worse than every single other speedrun for the game, even if there are only 2 other speedruns for the game. I do wish there was a way to just like turn off the part of the human brain of which like cannot handle stress. Just for me, please. I also wish there was a way to turn off the part of me that feels stress over a fucking video game. Please, for me. It's always like I do well at one section, which means that I somehow then have to fuck up the other section. Like, I can't just do well in all of the sections. So basically just like, God doesn't want me to be happy. This is like exactly what fucking, George Costanza said in fucking Seinfeld. Why were there smaller rats inside the bigger rat, actually? Is that explained in lore? Hello, Matt Pat, we need to get on this. Mossbag, what are other funny lore YouTubers to reference? I do not know. I don't actually like care enough about game lore. It's really funny, like when the Elden Ring DLC came out, I was seeing on Tumblr and all these posts about like, oh, the new lore implications of this thing, or like, we've finally got information about Jimble Bringle's holiday trip in Nebraska or whatever. Whereas the way I play Dark Souls games, I don't fucking care about the lore. Like, I get it, they've got good stories, they've got good world building. That's not what interests me. I'm just like fucking playing the game, and like making builds and shit, and just killing bosses as effectively as I can manage. And so it's always so funny to me because I'm over there going, oh man, fucking the shadow tree, I always want to fucking say skidoo tree, fragments, you know, oh, that's a genuinely terrible attempt to fix something that isn't even really an issue and just ruins the game for like subsequent like replays. And I mean, hell, it even ruined the game for a first playthrough. Like Shadow of the Erdtree, no hablo inglés. Shadow of the Erdtree is my least favorite FromSoft DLC ever, and that sucks because it's got some of the best bosses in, like Romina, oh, beautiful. Rolana, amazing boss fight. There are others, I forget. The fucking Pestilent Knight or whatever his name is. Why is he just Orphan of Kos on a horse? Hello. But anyway, you know, I'm over here. I've got like complaints with certain bosses, like Divine Dancing Dragon Lion or whatever, is just not a well-made boss. Like all of the big bosses in the FromSoft games just terrible fucking ideas because you can't fucking see everything. But you know, that's whatever, man. It's all good, I guess. But anyway, yeah. It's just always funny to me when people are like talking about, you know, oh, this side quest or whatever, and I didn't even know that that NPC was in the fucking game. I just never encountered the NPC. Oh, I am suffering severe brain damage. You know, I'd be a great patient on House MD, because he'd watch one of my streams and it'd be like, ha, point and laugh at this insert a slur, which I'm not allowed to say on Twitch, and then he'd notice from like the way that I speak or some shit, and he's like, oh my god, wait, Jay has the fucking brain damage or something. She's got I don't know, like fucking encephalitis or whatever. And then it'd like kidnap me and take me to the hospital. I'll be like, wait, how the fuck did you get me to America? I was like, don't worry about it, I'm here to cure you. Actually, you fucking know what? This is gonna sound like an insane take. You just gotta listen to me. We need to bring back trepanning. We need to bring back trepanning. Like, so often I'm like, man, the one solution that would fix me right now is just a hole in my skull to let out some pressure. We need to bring back trepanning. I feel like, you know that meme that's like society if, right? It's that, but it's society if trepanning had been here forever, and it, you know, it's a beautiful, wonderful world, because trepanning is the solution. Like, honestly, I think rather than doing like breathing exercises or whatever, we would all of us would benefit so much more instead from just having a hole in the skull. Yeah, okay. There's no way that like I do everything in 6 minutes. So instead, I'm just gonna end early, I guess. I'll submit my first attempt. Kind of an embarrassing attempt, but like, hey man, it's been 2 years. I like, honestly, I don't even know if it will get accepted, because like there needs to be someone to like verify it, and there's been zero activity for 2 years, so straight up, I may just like never get the acceptance, but who knows?